ito pa pala, lastly is yung yung mga online shopping. Di ba nauso yung 12-12, 1-1, payday sale. Hindi ko na yan pinapansin ngayon. Kasi pag I don't really feel the need, I don't open the shopping app.
Actually, in all honesty wala akong shopping app sa cellphone ko. Walang Shein, walang Lazada.
Bakit maraming
Yes.
shilin sa bahay mo?
Hindi ako yung nag-order.
Ano siya nag-order? Beautiful abundance dreamers. Last episode, we talk about how inflation is affecting everyday Filipino families. From groceries to bills, and how real and heavy it feels. Napakahirap, di ba? But today, let's move forward. From reklamo to readiness. Wala tayong magagawa, kaibigan. All we have to do is just to accept and embrace the reality. Or sabihin na natin brutal fact na ganyan talaga. Ganyan talaga ang buhay. We really have to face it upfront and just feel it and be happy para meron tayong lakas sa hamon ng buhay. So, hindi naman pwedeng reklamo lang. So, let's talk about the action. Ano bang pwede nating gawin? Ano ba ang pwede nating solusyon para sa ganitong problema? Ano sa tingin niyo, mga kaibigan ko? So, ano nga ba ang unang adjustment ninyo sa lifestyle? So, ano masasabi nyo? May in-adjust ba kayo sa lifestyle nyo?
Dati-rati, nagagrab ako kasi ako lang sa bahay. Wala nang panahon yung anak ko na magluto, so usually grab kami. Tapos, ang ginawa ko is, nasa market man ako palagi. Nagabili na lang akong karne, tapos nagaluto na lang ako para mas makamura. Tsaka mas alam ko na healthy yung pagkain namin.
Bali, it's a matter of extend yung mga current plans, no? Kasi minsan, nakaschedule yung mga plans natin or dreams natin, no? We have to purchase this year. For say, you have to change your car, you have to renovate your house, or travel somewhere. Kung sa tingin natin na hindi natin na pursue yung future na hindi tatagal yung status na pahirapan pa, you can extend naman siguro, yung mas priority natin, yung mas importante na we can survive. Anyway, hanggang sa pa yung sasakyan, na-utilize pa, may repair na lang muna, no? Anyway, every now and then, may mga new cars model naman na lumalabas. In terms of extension sa mga bahay, you can also move it the next year, no? Depende na lang. So that's why, parang, yun lang pang point ko. Parang i-extend lang muna ang most, hindi pa masyadong importante sa mga plano natin.
For me, I think it's setting your priorities. Okay? So, what is the top of your list? Because I think if gumaganda naman yung hanap buhay natin, yung income natin, of course, marami na siyang mga add-ons 'Di ba? Add-ons ng bilihin na which is parang kapritsyo mo lang. But when you go home and then you look at what you bought, saan ko ba 'to gagamitin, right? So, I mean, there's a lot of things that you realize that you don't need, but you bought it. I think setting up the priorities, what is your top 5 priorities? I think number 1 is the basic needs natin, right? And of course, number 2, yung the pag-aaral ng mga anak natin, di ba? The allowances, no? But one thing na kinakat ko din is yung, of course, we want to comfort sa mga kids natin, di ba? And the family. Like, kumakain tayo sa labas, no? Like, instead of doing it 2 to 3 times in a month, because this is what I also promised my kids na, okay, let's also celebrate something, yung mga small wins natin. So, instead of doing it like 2 to 3 times in a month, it's just once a month na lang, di ba? At least you cut more than what you can earn, di ba? Yung earnings mo. And then, aside from that, you also have to teach your kids ano yung priorities din nila. Dahil, I mean, we have to control them like, kasi sila din gusto nilang mag-grab kaagad. Because it's very convenient for them, right? So, anytime that they crave something, they wanted to buy something, wala, grab na yan.
Lalo na pag yung credit card mo naka-attach sa Grab na lang.
Labi na naka-extension yung credit card, di ba? Ako naman, I really gave extension cards to my kids just in case of emergency. Because what if we are not around, we will be out of town or out of the country, and then kids are just in the house, no, by themselves with the house help. So, saan sila kukuha ng pera? So, para sa akin, in case of emergencies. But, tinuturuan ko rin sila, dinidiscipline ko sila. So, you know what? I also cut their credit limit. Yes, I cut their credit limit because so that they will know also that because how to discipline them Okay, if you're, like for example, the credit limit is 50,000 but sila swipe lang ng swipe, di ba? Because it's one thing na maging aware sila. So, if this is the case na hindi sila aware, so what kita as parents, ano yung discipline natin sa kanila? O sige, cut natin, half. So, the credit limit is now 25,000 na lang. So, you have to deal with it. So, if you spend more than 25,000, then decline na yung card mo, wala na. Kami we are financial consultants, we are financial advisors, so we have to walk the talk. Yun yung sa amin. We really have to walk the talk, right?
Actually, for now, Magud Ma'am Ann, convenience is the key kasi. Miski pag-unsaon nato. We have, diba, everything is in online, everything is at the comfort of your house. Ang dali, bumili ka ng ganito, may Timo yan, diba? Timo, may Shein, everything, Shopee, Lazada, everything is at the comfort of your house, at the comfort of anywhere you are. So, yung anak kadali, that is why mas mahal na karon, ang purchasing power is very little. Grabe ang, kumbaga, nag-decrease ang atong purchasing power, pero daghan na kayong vehicle for us to spend.
Yeah.
Diba? So, unsaon nato na, how can we fight on that?
Ako naman, I'd like to share about online temptations. Kasi, number one na kinat ko talaga yung Netflix subscription. It used to be 4 gadgets simultaneously. Pero napansin ko, hindi naman kami nanonood na masyado ng Netflix whenever we are busy, di ba? So, nag-usap kami ng mga anak ko. Sabi ko, pwede bang 1 gadget na lang para mas mura yung monthly subscription? So, nag-usap kami, manonood ka ba at this time? O sige, ako na naman by this time. So, nakatipid kami doon. Aside from that, ano pa bang mga subscriptions online? Yung mga Canva, Zoom, no? I have that. So, PLDT. Tapos, ang PLDT, tinanggal ko na ang landline kasi I don't feel the need for it, no? Wi-Fi na lang is enough. Tapos, ano pa ba? I think yun yung mga mai-share ko kasi sabi nyo na yung iba, no? Yung load naman, buti na lang mga anak ko, yung 2 graduate na, they take care of their own loads na. No? So, doon ako nakatipid. Okay. Tapos, apart from that, ano pa ba? Yun, more on... ito pa pala. Lastly is yung yung mga online shopping. Di ba nauso yung 12-12, 1-1, payday sale? Hindi ko na yan pinapansin ngayon. Kasi pag I don't really feel the need, I don't open the shopping app.
Actually, in all honesty wala akong shopping app sa cellphone ko. Walang Shein, walang Lazada, walang Shopee.
Bakit marami nakikitang Shein
those
sa'yo?
online.
Sino ang nag-aano yung Shein mo?
Wala ako.
Bakit maraming
Yes.
Shein sa bahay mo?
Hindi ako yung nag-order.
Paano siya nag-order?
Order mo lang sa
Wala, because if it's in your mobile, the temptation is very strong, di ba? Because if you don't do anything, parang may free time ka, then mag-scroll ka, all you spend like 2 hours scrolling. 'Di ba? And looking at ano yung mabibili, ano yung on sale, 'di ba? So the temptation is very big. So the best way to do that is cut, remove
Ay,
talaga.
cut na ako, deactivate. Uninstall.
Ang mga diamond online.
Wala ka nagabaligya ko. Ako naga-online.
Din sa akin yung number one ko din gikat pala yung sa internet connection. Dati sa Globe mga almost 2,000 per month. Then here comes na dumating yung Converge. May ano sila na yung promo na 888 na in one household limit lang na 6 ang pwede magamit. Bilang kung ilan laman kami dito sa bahay tapos 888 lang. Ay gigigrab ko na. Oo. Last year na, mag 1 year na. Okay man ang kuan. Oo. Di ba sayang din, di ba? Sa akin din sabi nga din sa mga sa social media, di ba, tong sabi ni Philip na sa ano tayo ngayon parang survival mode. Because
So,
of
how much did you save for that, Joel?
sa internet,
Oo.
1,000.
Oh,
So,
1,000.
sayang din, mabili mo
So,
na ng iba.
in a year's time, that's already
Oo,
12,000.
mabili mo na ng iba. Like sa basic
Pakikunin ka na
commodities.
lang sa kapitbahay.
Pwede din. Yan. Oo.
Para walang bahay.
Sandali naman. For me, dapat unahin yung needs, save bago ang wants.
Okay. Tumpa ka doon, Arman. So when we speak of financial literacy, kaya nga dito, 'di ba? We are FWD Life Insurance. Sabi nga natin, ano bang hamon ng buhay? Napakahirap ng buhay. Ano bang sinasabi ng iba? When we speak of protection, when we speak of emergency fund, hindi na nga kami makabili ng ganito, bibili pa kami niyan. 'Di ba? So, hindi na nga namin ma-budget yung aming income. Tapos you are giving us this emergency fund plan, or you are giving us this family protection plan. 'Di ba? Which is, of course, that's our mission, 'di ba? As financial advisor. So, paano nyo nare-relate ito? Kasi alam natin na hinihindian tayo, it's because of that problem. Pero basically, hindi nila alam na sa hirap ng buhay, dapat may protection. Dapat handa tayo, di ba? So ano ang point of view mo doon, Ma'am Ann? Na we are talking about how we budget the thing, how we budget our income. Sabi nga ni Arman kanina, prioritize the needs, then after the wants. So saan ba pumapasok dito ang life protection? Of course, we don't want to grow old nothing. Diba? Sabi nga nila, dapat empty-handed din tayo. When we die, we are empty-handed, right? But when we are still alive and kicking in this world, we should have something in our hands. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So this is not just all about life insurance. This is all about love, Ma'am Ann, right?
Yes.
So ano sa tingin mo, Ma'am Ann? How can we educate people as to hirap na nga ng buhay, idadagdag pa namin yan?
This is my 25th year in the industry, in the life insurance industry this year. So, marami na yung crisis na nadaanan ko, no? No, in fact, the first Asian crisis, and after 10 years, meron na namang ibang crisis, di ba? So that's why we as the financial advisors and consultants, we have this so-called the financial needs analysis.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So that's what we are offering. The services that we offer to our clients is the financial needs analysis, so that we can really make sure that, kasi pag sasabihin ng client, wala na akong extra. But you know what? Surprisingly, when we will do the financial needs analysis,
Meron pa pala. Or,
Meron pala.
masyadong marami doon sa buying,
Yes.
yung mga hindi kailangan.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes. Yeah.
Din nga, yung sabi niya, hirap na ba't magkuha pa ako. Yung sabi ni Dr. Sanjay Tulani, tinanong na yung tao, Sir, magkano ba yung budget mo per meal? Diba, ganito 100 per meal. So 3 times a day, that is 300. Sabi niya, Sir, baka pwede mo i-sacrifice yung isa, maging healthy ka pa, magkaroon ka pa ng protection plan.
Oh, 'di ba? So it's always about how you really do your thing. So we as financial consultant, we do financial needs analysis. So that is why we are open to this, no? So kaya nga sinasabi natin, hindi kailangan perfect agad, kaibigan. Ang mahalaga, may ginagawa ka. Small intentional steps today can protect your future self, and not even yourself, pati pamilya mo. Kasi nga sabi ko, this is not all about life insurance, but this is love insurance for yourself and for your family. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and you don't know where to start, my dear friend, reach out! Kausapin niyo kami. We're ready to listen. Pakikinggan namin kayo. Kasi may paraan, may tutulong sa inyo. So next episode, mas personal na, kaibigan. We'll share your own journey and why preparation change our lives. Kaya dapat maghanda. Kailangan mag-prepare. Kausapin niyo kami.